emotions and feelings in your mind that you just can't push away. So we live with them every day. But I gotta express mine. I love you, Chelsea. You know I'll always love you when I care for the most. Being best friends is what brought us together so close. I know you're still here, but you just sailing the coast. And I know we'll meet again, but my patience is toast. The emotions that I have is just weight on my chest. But the love I have for you could break right through a vest. See, I miss you, baby girl, and my life is a mess. Not only my friend, but number one, you're the best.
Hi, my name is Virginia Fuller.
And I'm Michael Fuller, and we're residents of Brentwood, New Hampshire.
The parents of Chelsea Fuller, who was killed in an automobile accident in September of 2010. I was at work in Durham, and I had gotten a couple of phone calls on my phone. I didn't recognize the number, so I was busy and I ignored them. And then the third time the call came through, I answered it, and they told me that she was in an accident and to see how quick I could get to the hospital, which was a good 40 minutes away from me. And I asked if she was okay, and they told me they couldn't give me any information on the phone. I hung up quick and I tried to collect my things. Just running in circles. I didn't know what to grab, what to do. Do I leave? Do I stay? I got in the car and I actually called for an escort, a police escort, and I was denied. They said they didn't do that. And just trying to make phone calls on the way down to inform people as best I could that she was down at Anna Jake's Hospital and that we needed to get there. And Michael was included. Obviously, it was my first phone call. And just not knowing what was wrong. When they can't give you information on the phone, I only assumed it was bad, but you always hope that it's not. Michael was on his way home as well. He was actually on 495 at the time, and he passed the site, but not knowing that that was her site, that her accident scene. And the traffic is very heavy on 495 at that time. We didn't get the call until about an hour and a half after the accident. But I was at work. I had just texted her shortly before, just asking where she was, who she's with, like I did every day. And I'd never got a response, which wasn't always uncommon. And that was why.
In any given year, more than half the teens who die in car crashes were not wearing their seatbelt.
When Chelsea was really little, of course, he had the car seat and all of that, and in the schools and also us, well, primarily me, would reinforce the use of seatbelts. When Chelsea was little, she would actually prevent me from leaving the driveway until her mom put her seatbelt on.
Yes.
So she was very focused on the seatbelt safety as a young one.
Hello, my name is Patrick Tibbetts, and I'm a student intern at the Epping Fire Department, and I'm here today to talk about some of my experiences with the danger of not wearing a seatbelt and how a seatbelt can save your life. Now, one thing the first thing that comes to my mind when I think about seatbelts is a crash that I was at. It was at a busy intersection, and this woman with her children had got rear-ended. Now, the woman wasn't wearing her seatbelt. She got pushed through the front windshield of the car, and her head was covered in glass. 2 kids in the back seat, both under the ages of 5 years old, in car seats. We had to get the children out of the car, walk them across a busy intersection, and wait for their grandparents to come pick them up, all because someone didn't decide to wear their seatbelt. If she had worn her seatbelt, she wouldn't have gone through the front windshield, and she would have been able to stop, get her children, and get into a safe area.
81% of the people in New Hampshire who died in motor vehicle crashes in 2011 were not wearing their seatbelts. This statistic does not include motorcycle fatalities.
Teens have lower seatbelt usage rates than any other group of drivers.
It's still very difficult. It's still, there's an emptiness still. So how has it changed our life? I think we focus as a family a lot more on each other. You don't realize how easy it is to lose somebody, and after you lost somebody, you refocus on who's left and how important they really are to you.
It's hard to describe, but it is a physical pain in your chest that she's gone.
You don't believe it can happen to you or someone you love till someone you know becomes part of the statistic. It's not just one, it's a friend, a mother, a father, or a daughter. Choosing to make such a small change as buckling your seatbelt can change the lives of not only people who need you, but people who love you.
I don't want to have to call someone's mother and tell them that their 15-year-old child was hurt today and is on their way to the hospital and it could be fatal. That shouldn't be my job. That shouldn't be anyone's job. And the seatbelt can change that. I don't like walking children across the highway and waiting for someone to pick them up. That's stuff that it can be avoided by just simply wearing a seatbelt. That's it.
We think it's not going to happen to us. It may not necessarily be caused by the driver to cause an accident. It could be somebody else, so you just never know at any given point that it's going to happen. Be prepared always. As a parent, I wouldn't want anyone to have to go through that, having to deal with that loss of, for instance, not seeing my daughter graduate from high school, walking down the aisle for a wedding. It's so very important that everybody in the vehicle is buckled, not just the driver. But the seatbelt can save your life. It very well could have saved Chelsea's life.
Somebody loves you, somebody needs you.